Welcome back to sandchessvb with head coach Frederick. As usual, you know, I'm the head coach because it's just me. That's how I got the job. Today we have the second episode of Mind Games. After the attacker, we are dealing with the setter. My daughter, she hears Mind Games and she's like, I'm gonna dance right behind. No, she's this way. And no, she's not by the window. She's this way for you. And she thinks it's gonna work. So let's see. Let's see if I'm distracted. As usual, we will have an outline here and a visual, my homegrown app. Also, I have my homegrown cold brew. Everything's homegrown here. Okay, so let's go. What do we have? What do we have for the setter and Mind Games? Ooh. Okay, let's see. What did I write? All right, so just like for the attacker, the whole mind game is essentially a decision tree. And there's going to be something that can be done, something that cannot be done. Obviously, we need a good pass, because if not, if you gotta chase the bull, then you don't play many mind games. We just gotta save the day. So you need a good pass, and from there you can start doing things and maybe lure the other team to some places that you can exploit. Okay. So there's a number of steps, and it's a sequence of things, and we're gonna go down that sequence. But I have a big note that at any time, if something is exploitable, because whether it's due to out bluffing the other team or not, if the other team made a mistake, left something open, did not want to block a potential two ball, well, then you exploit that, whether it was due to a bluff or not. So at any point, that algorithm can be interrupted. You electrical and software engineers would speak this language. Okay, so let's go. So obviously, the very first things that can happen as the setter is to fake. How did I sort it? I said deception attack while showing set. So you're going to pretend to set. So whether it's a jump set or not, you can pretend you're setting and then decide to attack. And the other one is showing that you're going to go and you attack, and then you end up setting, whether it's a jump set or not. You could do all this, not jump, and then still set. So of course, there are 4 different flavors, because either the other team will buy into the deception or they won't, and depending on what they do, you can choose to actually execute or your original plan or change. So if your plan was to sell an attack, but how do I have it the other way around? If your plan was to set, but they no, deception attack. Never mind. It is your plan is to attack while you're pretending to set. And the other team, let's say the other blocker, moves toward your partner, the supposed hitter. Well, then again, if it's a jump set, they're gonna have to wait on you. But if it's a hand set, you can go do that sneaky play or the sneaky back bump set. Sometimes the sneaky forward set if your hitter was lining up behind you. if they're giving that away. Um, now, if they want to protect your your attack and hard commit, then you can do things like setting low or setting far away so that the blocker can't make it to your partner. The other way around, deception set after pretending to attack. So if you're coming in hard and in the end they are not buying your bluff, then you know what, you can still hit it maybe, if you bought yourself enough time or enough room. They don't want to buy into your bluff, but then you hit. Now that was the B prime. If be ready to set, yeah. So of course, if they bought it, if they bought your I think I have that out of order. If they don't take the bait, let's see, deception set after pretending to attack. Yeah, so you're gonna want to set pass needs to be high. Okay, and if they don't take the bait, that should be slightly, yeah. So that's good. You wanna do that attack. So either way, you throw that bait. If they take it, then you follow your plan. If they don't take it, let's see if you have enough to work with. And worst case, you can still go back and set it if that was if anything goes wrong. So next, into the point. If the blocker, I said, did a decent job at guarding a potential attack, but then because either you don't have time or space or both, you're still better off to end up setting, and then, as discussed, maybe you can throw something like a low set to throw him off, or for him to be late, or a faster set but away. So let's see, let's go to this first time we are using this today. So if you're if the blocker was on you, and then that attacker can see that now there is he can build some space in between, and he can space it out. Now, of course, that's going to be a team play, but if you can throw the set here, then the blocker's probably going to be late. So that's something else you can do here if the blocker is still patrolling against you. Okay, what else? Fallback pure placement. So of course, if nothing really worked, then you can always just play it normally and set. And then of course, throughout the game, you can mix and match, and come in hard to set. So that is more for the whole overall game, meta game. You want to you always want to sell something. You always want to go come in hard, if possible, hit on two, whether you're going to hit or not. That is going to open up some options for you or your partner. And of course, you want to mix and match. If when you take that approach, you always end up hitting, then they'll know. So at some point, you want to take that approach and not do always the same thing. Yeah. So if you're successful with a couple two balls, at some point, the defense will be on their tiptoes, and they will guard that two ball, which should open up something for your partner. So it's up to you to exploit that and notice when they start to shift and take that two ball seriously. If they don't, you just two ball them until 21 and win that way. And then I had a final note that of course those fast tempo, even low sets, they need to be practiced. They need to be practiced, and then you're gonna need some kind of signals and calls to react to what's happening, to react to a play. Like, yeah, I should have changed back. Well, never mind. Here. Um, in order to throw those sets away, of course you need to have worked that out. You can't just like show up in a pickup game, even if it's somebody you play with on regular basis. Unless you've worked on that, it's not gonna happen. And therefore, pickup games are not the best way to exploit those bluffs. Um, so anyway, that is what I had for setter and mind games. As usual, thanks for subscribing, watching, listening, sending me your donations. We are up to $43 million thanks to all the donations. Keep it up, because everything I do is so expensive. And I will have some drills below here. I'll put the link to work on what's discussed here, just like I had for the attacker. And don't forget to play beach volleyball as a chess game. Thank you.